Hey everyone, this is Captain Lando Muniz with Nomad Fishing, and today I'm bringing you the fishing report for it's the 3rd of November of 2023. If you haven't already noticed, we got some pretty windy conditions right now. We've had gusts in the last 24 hours of up to around 30 miles an hour. I haven't been checking the forecast, but I could feel it, and I know it's at least 30 miles an hour. We're still out of commission. The boat's still in the shop. I was actually at the fiberglass shop yesterday, and they're doing some work on my console. They've got that pretty much wrapped up. They have to do some work, some more fiberglass work on some hatches and stuff like that. And then they're gonna redo all my non-skid. So I'm hoping to have the boat back hopefully next week. I've also been working with the electrician. We got the panel, the new electrical panel done yesterday. And I just gave that to the electrician today. He's gonna be wiring it up here in the next couple of days. And then hopefully when we get the boat back from the glass shop, we're gonna paint the inside of the console and then have all the new electrical, put in and get everything wired up and everything re-rigged. The whole boat was de-rigged, so we have to re-rig everything. And it's a big job, and we have to install new antennas and everything. The top of the canvas is getting done, and we got to reinstall that. So there's a lot going on. As far as the fishing goes, there haven't been many reports this week. This is usually the slow time of the year for us, and it seems like it's been a little slower this year than usual, which really hasn't affected me too much because I have been out of the water working on the boat, so it hasn't really been a big deal. As far as the fishing, right before the wind started blowing on Wednesday, early Wednesday, the kingfish bite went off. I was talking to one of the other captains, area captains this morning. He was out on a charter on Wednesday morning, and he said the kingfish were just basically jumping in the boat. He says he ended up releasing at least 3 or 4 kingfish after they had their limit, and he says it was really good kingfish bite. And that's good to hear because last season I felt like the kingfish never really came around. So hopefully with all the bait we've had in the area, we've had a good mullet run this year. There's been a lot of young pilchards, newbie pilchards, the little baby ones in the bay, and that's probably bringing in fish too. Shrimp season, the Biscayne Bay shrimp run should be starting here. Probably in the next full moon, we'll start to see some shrimp, and then through the winter, they'll keep running. All that stuff kind of stimulates life and stimulates good fishing in the bay. One of the other captains I know who does a lot of bay trips, does a lot of inshore stuff. He's been doing real good on the muttons in the shallow water, both shallow wrecks, any kind of structure inshore from Key Biscayne to the south will hold muttons this time of year. The finger channels can hold muttons too, mangrove snapper as well, a lot of yellow jacks. The key is to fish either live shrimp, or my personal preference is the pilchards, especially if you can get them in bulk. You can net a bunch of them because then you can chum with them as well as bait your hook with them. The sailfish bite also was pretty good right before it started blowing. When I say pretty good, anywhere from 2 to 4 fish a trip for most boats that were targeting them. There was, I don't know, about 10 days ago, we had that other cold front that came through, and some of the boats had double digits, which was pretty encouraging. So the sailfish, as we all know, they can turn on, turn off at any time, but we're getting to that time of the year. If you are fishing from a small boat, or you're not going to make it out this weekend due to the weather, it's a good weekend to put in some time and go through all your tackle and make sure everything's working. If you own a boat, it's a good time to check your boat, make sure that everything is up to par. Check your safety equipment, your tackle, your gear, make sure everything's ready to go because we're getting closer and closer to our best time of the year to fish, which is winter and spring, the time that we kind of live for down here. So if you haven't already done something, do that. As far as new things with the channel, I am working on a new tutorial for members of the channel, which is on deep drop fishing. Those of you that don't know much about deep dropping, it's a great fallback when you go out and mahi fishing is not happening or sail fishing is not happening. Maybe you have a day of light current and the bite's real slow. That's a good time to try the deep dropping, especially if you like to put good quality fish in the boat and you like to catch species that are edible. This is a good fishery for you. In that tutorial, I go into specifics on type of gear. We talk about electronics, which is really important, types of bottom you should be fishing, how deep you should be fishing, and a bunch of other tips and techniques. So, well, guys, there you have it. Hopefully the next time you see me, I'll have the boat ready, even though I don't think so. It's probably going to be another couple of weeks. At this point, I'll be happy if we get it done by Thanksgiving. That's the goal. But hopefully you'll have some good news. Until next time, my name is Captain Leonard Muniz with Nomad Fishing. Have a good weekend.